Hello, hello. Not much to say. This stream is a little later than usual. I say than usual. I don't really have a schedule to speak of. In fact, I mostly just play whenever I have both the time and energy, which tends to be sporadic, to say the least. Real quick, I am going to turn up my microphone slightly because I noticed on the previous recordings it was slightly quiet. Not so quiet that you can't hear what I'm saying, but quiet enough that some of the things in game were maybe not showing up. So, also, I'm going to be clearing my throat a couple times because I am, unfortunately, a little bit sick. But aside from being sick, I have also consumed a large amount of cheese, a cheese sauce as part of some nice hamburgy helpy. And that is not always for the best as someone with lactose intolerance. So, we're going to see how this stream goes. Mentally, physically, on my stomach. And we're going to just rock it till the wheels fall off. But yeah, I don't have any particular goal today as part of finding a new area. All I can really say is, let's explore. Yes, there's a buddy boy down below us. This is interesting. I might as well hit it. It doesn't really serve any purpose. It does kind of light up the dark. But at the same time, it can also just be used to give us our bestiary or bestiary entry for them, these little automaton guys. And unfortunately, they are not 2B, so they do not have the greatest backside in history. Oh, I remember right. Right, so we left off with the bees, the bee sisters. Do I want to fight them right off the bat, or do I want to continue exploring? It feels like there's a lot more to find back this way, so for now, I am going to return. But we will be back here, I promise. There is, in fact, part of the game here, so we will partake. Is there one down here? No. Okay. Gotta love the look of those spikes and how they're... None of them are like simple scribbles. They all have like a very nice, a nice curvature to them. I love something hard and bent, don't we all? I'll go ahead and send myself to hell. So what is this way? I assume this is a... Looking at the map, it looks like it's another shrine, like the Shrine of the Reaper, where we got a new crest. So we might be getting some new, new goodies, maybe? Ooh. Who's there? Has someone come to free me? Or are you here to bring my end?
Juanita.
Oh, I'm Hornet, prisoner. Only a traveller, not here to slay you. What cause sees you caged in these ruins of Weaver's Paste? Were they your enemy? No, not their enemy, and their prisoner not through malice. I am ever a thing difficult to describe. A child of weavers, yet not quite their kin.
Ja, Finistra.
How strange. The description could fit me as well as yourself. Child of weavers? And not. I can detect your weaver strain, yet you are different from them, and from me. A shifting, blended thing. What are you, creature? Step closer, lady, that my senses would better understand your nature. Right up. So, in before she fucking murders me.
Xenophora.
You see one's nature, Eva. It is a skill far beyond bugs. One not without cost. My sight perceives a bug only through the imprint upon their soul.
That's fine.
You speak the crest, a signifier of a bug's essence and their invisible yoke, born throughout a lifetime. Crest? Yes, the old weaver term, a simple word to attempt description of something so profound. But wait, your own nature, is it? Lady, permit me to look deeper, that I may offer clarity. Allow insight. Now, the obvious answer is stranger danger, but as we are already living the life of eldritch horror as some kind of god-filled bug hell, I think we're just gonna go ahead and let her take a little peek. And she threw a flashbang. Ooh. It's got eyes. Nice. I was not expecting to get an upgrade for my crest. This is gonna help me probably a lot more than that weapon upgrade, because I love this moveset. Evolved Crest of the Hunter. Strike enemies repeatedly to build focus. Once focused, needle attacks will become deadlier than ever. Hell yes. Ooh, we got a little decal. Incredible. Your nature is so unlike a mortal bug's. Yours is malleable, transitory. It is a marvelous thing, worth my long life to behold. If in your travels you are able to further evolve, return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you further.
Yanara.
Thank you, Eva. For my nature expands, as you say. I shall return. Lady. Okay, so nothing new. So nothing with the Reaper Crest. Is there a visual difference? I guess not. Hold on. Was I just imagining that? What was she singing? Oh. So the question is, how do I get up there? It's pretty clear there's a couple paths branching off of the elevator, but I am not sure how to slow down enough to get there. There we go. There's a little hidden path. Hey, buddy! Nice little trickling stream. Da 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 da. I am a princess from another world. Ow, this motherfucker. I hate these guys. I'm not really sure how to combat the roly-polies at this time. So, I won't. I know, incredible idea.
Ren!
Oh, I see. I have made a mistake. There we go. New bit of silky silk. Later. I ain't about that life, G. Oh, because I upgraded my stuff. I was wondering, like, why the map was feeling a little barren, and that is, in fact, because I have a new crest. Right. Alright. Need this. I'll take... Do I want shards, or do I want rosaries? I think for now, rosaries are more important because I can't lose shards. My phone just slipped off a thing. I apologize if that picked up on the microphone. There's nothing I can do in hindsight aside from put it on a safer ledge. So I guess you just need to learn to deal with it. And my countless mistakes. I'm that kind of helpful person. Hunt a skull tyrant of the marrow. Collect mossberries from the moss-covered areas of Farloom's lowlands. Need to fill out those. Pale oil from the citadel. Search for traces of the courier Tip and track his location. Tip was last seen in Lower Shellwood. Collect silver bells in the Belvane tunnels above and below Belhart. Okay. Crawlbud Clearing. Speak to Griege of the Halfway Home in Greymore, right of the Polyp. Also in the Shellwood. So we've got a couple things to work on, really. And here I am, just having a whale of a time. Now the question is, there seems to be another path directly ahead. Or directly up that we are going to check in on. What up, dude? Spotlight! Huh. Looks like something got out. Is this gonna be another boss? We about to get stomped twice? Back off. This low her gaze escaped. Prepare, sisters, weave hope anew, that we might break free this accursed web born of our naive foundation. I don't know what that means, and I don't know if I'm about it. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Okay, so we got frickin' magpies now. Yeah. Not very nice, are they? Oh! Okay. I wanted to try that again. That seemed like an interesting area. Not to mention, we had a jingle jangle of, I believe, a mask? Which means another pip of life. That won't really help all that much, because, well, you can only have so many. So it looks like we got a new bestiary thing. Right, this is it. A small construct built by weavers past, brought to life through silk runes threaded within. Though the weavers have long passed from Farloom, the servant still performs its function. A firm, winged firm, furled diver. Lace, we'll find out more. She does have similar color scheme to the weavers, so I'm going to assume she does in fact have something to do with them. She doesn't appear to be a weaver herself, though. The Widow. A crazed fanatic able to guide Farloom's haunted silk by music played upon it. Her body seemed a weaver's, but her mask had been forcibly removed, and her own silk was bound useless by heavy pins lodged through her oh! Ow! That does not sound, good. For more deep and insightful comments, subscribe so that you can hear me say things such as bad and not good. Right up, right up. Ow, fuck. Well, we got silk anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and pop up that hill. Oh, and it puts me all the way back here. Oh! I'm rushing it a bit. Yeah, that was my downfall. Gotta be patient with the parkour. I can't just run straight at it. Or can I? I love hurting myself. In games, not in real life, because that's problematic, and don't, because there's really nothing for me to say other than, please don't do that. I've been in dark places before. I know shit's fucked. And I know that any attempt to be like, oh, you know, it's so hard and I relate to you is bullshit. No one cares. When you're in a dark place, everyone is useless. It seems like they can't help you at all. Even if that is entirely... Why did he hit me from there? Untrue, and they do know what they're talking about, and they can't help. Because, unfortunately, our stupid baby brains are just like that. I'd be like that. A slow descent into madness as I once again attempt to do parkour in a way that people could only describe as flailing and failing. Madness will soon overtake me, and there is no one who will be safe. No one is safe when the wrong man walks through the door. Or whatever that Pink Floyd song is. Oh. And I... Oh. Bonk! Oh. Okay. That was not what I meant to do. That was not what I meant to do. Okay, at least it brings me back up here. That was also not what I meant to do. parkour. Am I right? Fuck my life. Holy shit. Now would probably be a good time to try and figure out if that lantern or whatever it was actually gives me powers against that, against lava, or if it's just those hot surfaces. And I could grind to do that, but instead I'm going to give this one more go, and if I can't get it, I'm going to head to the Shellwood for some side quests to, you know, have a little whimsy time, a little let's explore the kingdom, and not fall into a pit of spikes due to our own ineptitude, despite doing the same thing over and over again. Alright, yeah. We'll come back here later. It's not impossible. I'm not gonna bang my head into a wall right now, because, to be honest, I'm kind of having a chill day. I've slept most of the day. I've, you know, just kind of been hanging out. Yes. Kind of keeping to myself, not really going out or doing anything, which, you know, lazy or whatnot, but I'm having a good time. I don't think anyone can fault me for that. No matter how much they try, I will fight tooth and nail to say it's okay to have just a slow day, me day, whatever you want to call it. Some happy time, some time away from the family, from the kids, which I fucking hate, and I will never pay for, Sharon. Do I want to try? Yeah, I don't really see what else to do there. If I had some, why didn't I rest at a bench? That's a silly Billy thing to do. Certified silly guy moment. Rip Bozo. As the the Weans, the Mein Velps, the little kiddos say. I don't know, I don't interact with children because they scare me and also annoy me. Frankly, it's a miracle I haven't, I was gonna say killed anyone, but I don't really see how that has to do with children, I guess. Don't kill kids? Question mark. That's the lesson. If there's a lesson you take out of this, it's don't kill people. Please, babe. I'm begging you. It's just not very cash money. But yeah. Oh, I was looking for this. That's where it was. All this time. And I was too silly to know. Oh, I probably could have jumped up there. Let's see, what happens if I... Are there any hidden secrets? If I climb up the old-fashioned way? Doesn't appear so. It did, interestingly enough, push me out on the left. Everyone's gone. There's a couple guys. I guess those banners are new.
Oh boy, yeah.
Old traveler, won't you stop and make trade with an old pilgrim? Surely something here will aid you in your great journey. I suppose I could pick up the simple key, which might be worth it. I don't know. Where do I turn in? Oh, that's right. The Moss Druid. I need to go find the Moss Druid. The Mossberry to the Druid of Mossholm. Wow! Weave Nest Outlaw would be below that. Yeah. I guess my brain isn't fully on. I didn't rest again. Yeah, I think my brain needs to, well, exist for one, but maybe turn on anytime now. Actually, I think this saves us a little bit of time. Though I don't believe that is the way to the Moss Druid's home. It might be, I don't think it marks it on the map, unfortunately. Yeah, there. From Bone Bottom, if I go straight up, it looks like there's some stuff there, and I'm pretty sure that little green dugout, the furthest right bit that I'm kind of trying to put in the middle of the screen, is where the Moss Druid is. If not, sue me. God, this music is so just chill. I kind of want to just, like, take time and listen. But unfortunately, that is not the way games work. So maybe on my own time, I will stand in a corner in a game to mirror real life, because that's what I do in real life as well. I stand in corners and enjoy the ambiance, or whatever those crazy French guys say. Such interesting people, the French. If only I had my French buddy here to yell at me about how I am disrespecting their beautiful language that sounds like a dog choking. But that's neither here nor there. So we are going to return to the place called Mossholm, where hopefully the druid lives, in a home of moss. When I say it like that, it sounds simple, and I sound kind of like an idiot. But surely that can't be the case, right? I have no history of making poor decisions, or failing to grasp the most basic of information. The whisper people are back again. The Mara. Right, they're the ones ensnared in web. What up, doof? And he rolls, and then boom. Am I crazy, or did that butterfly just fly out of him? Whoa! Alright, alright. So we need to go up. How do we do that? There we go. All it took was faith and trust and a little bit of hard drugs. You bitch. I can't believe you've done this. Is this the right way? Does this not go anywhere? I feel like it should. Anyways, we're going to continue up and over. Yeah, I think this is the Moss Druid. As promised, Druid, I have your dingleberries. What is your need for such common fruits? Common? No. No special cherished. Only a druid knows it. The berry's bright for my wish so dear. Give mossberry? Yeah. Yes. This is them. The precious, promised fruits. Drop them in. There they go. And now at last we can begin. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Oh, the smell is right. Like the others, but very young. Oh, voice of the woods. Oh, dance for the queen. Oh, beat harder. Let us hear it. Oh. The pain. I can feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. The pain, my mind aches. Why? The berries, the nasty fruits, oh, the visions. You, wish promiser, wish granter, you brought me what I needed and stayed by my side. Companion through my ordeal. I could ask for nothing more. That was, right, so, bad trip. And for a parting and for the parting gift, an amulet of we druids, or me druid? No, of me druid? You druid, me druid, I don't know. No others, I think. May it ease your sorrows, wish granter. May it cry for you when no tears are left. Right, well that was fucking weird. Got anything else to say? Mossberries, do you still hunt them, little you? My wish was granted, but clear now that more are needed. More! Bring more mossberries here. Yes, we will trade precious rosaries for fresh berries. Right, I'll sit on that one, and maybe we can talk again later. Meantime, let's check what we got. Amulet of protection formed from the moss berries. As the bear takes damage, the amulet weeps a green elixir that will form into... Oh, so the more I get hit, the more silk I get. No, I am going to keep the bell on. I thought I might have... I do not have any unlock stones, so we are going to look at some more things to do. Right, so we got 2 things in Sherwood. Speak to Krieg, of the halfway home in Greymore. Right, let's see, where's the bell tunnel? Oh, I think it may behoove us if we keep going this way. Later, punk ass. Righto. Ren indeed, my friend. Ren indeed. Shallow. Right, so I could drop down, or I could go straight across. And I think going straight across is going to be the fastest way to do this, because I get to go... Whee! Ow. Oh my god, if I landed on the hole, that would have been perfect. So we are looking for Greymore, and we can, in fact, get there. Oh hey, there's guys back now. I wasn't just, like, imagining them having left, did I? Am I just crazy? Your travels have taken you far, haven't they? Well, I'm yet to even start my journey. Shameful behaviour for a pilgrim, really, to tarry here so long. I see no shame in it, sir. Your life is your own, and need not be squandered at the ghostly call of the citadel. Journey out for your own sake, or not at all. You truly aren't a pilgrim, that's for certain. That's blasphemy, spoken with friendly intentions or not. And yet, they don't recoil from what you say. Perhaps I'm not much of a pilgrim either. What? I love that he sings. Right, Greymore. Morgade. It's a lovely time. Just going in, getting all grey, more grey. People are sending me pictures of peasants in medieval art with just the fattest ass cheeks you've ever seen. Surely, some things are worth marvelling at. Right, here, thank you. We are going to go up. I know I am Scottish all of a sudden. May your lums be good, or whatever the fuck they say. Oh, you wee jobby. Get the fuck out of my kitchen. Anyways, let's go talk to Krieg. Oh, hello, you there? Exhausted pilgrim. Hey, sister. I'm sat here all bent and bedraggled, but you look fresh as the day you was hatched. How do you fare so well in these drenched and dangerous lands? Maybe you got a secret you could share? None that would offer easy-eyed, good bug. Livid luck or savvy brought you this far, may continue on your journey.
Gesco.
My sore shell will cease tormenting me once I reach the citadel. It's sung that all ails are healed just as soon as we step beyond the grand gate.
Gesco.
Krieg. Barkeep, I've seen your quest on the Belltown's wish wall. What assistance are you seeking?
What?
Was this guy Italian? Ah, perfect! You're able to sort that'll make short sort. You're the able sort that'll make short work of the task. Hey, the problem is those blasted crawls atop here. My roof is fast becoming the cozy nest. Now you've grown so bold they started. Now they've grown so bold they started to attack pilgrims as they pass. Would you simply have me slay them? Your sturdy shell seems more than up to the task. Hey, if only it was so simple. Kill the ones above and more just keep going. It's the warmth of the home, you see. Draws them right in. I'm looking for a long-term solution. A scarecrow. I'll build the biggest they've ever seen. So fearsome it'll keep those craws away for good. All I need is some rag pelt from the craw bugs themselves. Hunt them down. I'm going Australian again. Hunt them down. Collect the pelts. Bring him back a heap of stuff. I'll do the rest. Alright, forget about it! Hey, Tony! Ow, Alright, rag pelt. How many do I need? It should be here. 25! Alright, alright. Now I could go and do this faster way and go maybe to that place to the right that I still haven't cleared out, and I probably could now. That's a hell of a statement. But we'll get to them. For now, I'm just gonna gather these pelts as we go round. Thank you kindly. Yeah, no, I ain't hell am I making that. Oh, but I can jump up here. Now, where does this go? That is the question. Well, it is nobler of the mind to stick my dick in a toaster, or to perchance put the plug up my ass. Ooh. Well, that is certainly an interesting enemy. One that I have no intention of facing casually. Bonk! Oh, this is live. Well, indeed it is. Hello, Captain. How have you been? I have been humbly talking about toasters and sticking body parts inside. Don't let that concern you. This is a family, not-so-friendly stream. We hate children here. Like, a lot. But how have you been? You, having a good day? Good sleep for a week, probably? I don't doubt it. I'm very much feeling the same, to be honest. Especially after this bee proceeds to just destroy everything I stand for on a whim. Ow. Right? Oh yeah, those guys are new, the Shuriken boys. I don't know their backstory. I don't know why they are just walking around with ninja stars, but, you know, I'm kind of about that shit, so I'm cool with it. Shard bundle to break open to get more shards. Yes, as you do. So, I explained earlier, Eris, if you're gonna continue hanging around, today's stream is going to be probably low main story progress. I am just going to be doing a lot of side quests and stuff that I've kind of neglected so far. Because, go figure, this game kind of has a lot going on. So, currently, we are hunting craws for the purpose of making a scarecrow to keep said birds, craws, away. Because nobody likes them. Yeah. Any questions? Pull up live chat in case you are saying anything. Nope. You are probably still asleep. And that's kind of based, honestly. Oh, I could probably get up this side now. Not that it was needed. Your brain is low power? Valid. Valid mind. Oh, you missed some of my good voice acting of screaming like a sociopath for a character. Specifically, the Moss Druid. So maybe we'll get another fun character to voice later. But for now, I am sorry to inform you, we are done with the Moss Druid for the time being. Yeah, I know you love some moss. There we go. I'm probably not playing as safely as maybe I could or should, but I'm getting stuff done, you know, taking care of business every day. So who can really complain? I mean, aside from the complaining I just did. You know what, I'm gonna take back that question. Everything's cool. Everything's cool, Eris. Everything's cool here. You're cool. People like you, they say nice things about you. Yeah, let's insert some rosaries so we don't lose any. Even if we do lose 20 rosaries, it's really not that much in the grand scheme of things. Why did I look that way? I don't know. You think your brain has to turn on, Snaris? Wait till you see mine. Spoilers, it's not real. There is no brain. I will read that in just 1 second. I have to clear these guys out first. Yo, roly-poly, get over here. Alright, now let's see. What did you say? I feel like I'm face down at a grocery store X and the automatic door keeps trying to close. Huh. You know what they say, that's life. You gotta make your own kind of music. Sing your own special song, or whatever it was she said. Whatever I'm saying, imagine something more motivational. Can you do me that favor, Iris? Take whatever I'm saying, forget it, and then think of something motivational instead. Oh, there's something else we got, which is kind of cool. We managed to find a weird prisoner named Eva, or Eva, down in the Weaver's Nest that we unlocked last time, and talking to her and saying, yeah, go ahead and flashbang my eyes. She went ahead and upgraded our crest. You can see it's a little bit different from before in that it has eyes and, like, webs, which is cool. But more than that, it makes it so every consecutive hit I get against an enemy without taking damage increases my damage output, which, as you've seen for my playstyle of aggressive and hitting a lot, should be really good. Yeah, like Spider-Man. Why can't it be Spider-Woman? Stop it, you crawls. These boys! But yeah, I started a little late today, because I slept in and didn't really feel like doing much today, which I think is something a lot of people... You hate women today? Okay, you heard it here, fellas. It is not okay to like women anymore. If you like women, then you're gay. Yeah, let's go with that. Don't be fellas, boys. Or don't be gay, fellas. Don't be fellas, boys. Be gay. Hell yeah. Ow. Do you fucking mind? I am trying to not die. Thank you. Suck dick, skate sick. Amen, brother. 11. Yeah, so we did that. We talked to the Moss Druid, and we got this, which is the charm that makes it so when you get hit, you get a little bit of soul back, or silk, I guess. So then we looked at what else we can do. There's some kind of boss in the Marrow, a Skull Tyrant, which we'll check out. I need to kill 100 different creatures and fill out the journal. I need to find silver bells around bell hearts. This one I can't really do right now because I have to get to the Citadel and I'm not there yet. The missing courier tip was last seen in the Shellwood, so we'll be doing that next because there is also another task in the Shellwood, which is to collect purple flower polyparts. But for now, we are building a scarecrow because I thought that seemed like fun. And it kind of is. Just maybe a bit repetitive. Honestly, I think I would have preferred if it was like, go to this location and beat this, like, room of enemies. Like, do this arena challenge. And is one of them missing? I feel like there's usually two there. Shadow. No, there's just one now. Weird. Do they have Dark Souls 2 enemies where, like, after a certain number of times they just stop spawning? Because that sounds, kind of frickin' annoying, if so. Throw me a frickin' bone here. But yes. We're just gonna be having a good old chilly time. Just chill guys. Chill time. Daddy chill. What the hell is even that? But yeah, the increased damage consecutively alongside my increased nail damage from the upgrade means that I am now doing some decent damage when I hit things, which is nice. It makes me feel like a big girl. I'm a big kid now. So we're gonna go to where there's a few more crows. Woo. Come here, boy. Rude. He didn't have to smack me like that. Oh, hey, what up, dude? Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Now with my claw hands, I can also explore a bit more up here. Saw, dude. Man, just changing like one aspect of the movement really opens up. What was that? Bro is like actively dying. Oh my god. Is that this guy making that noise? Hey fella, you okay? I don't think he's okay. Music in this area makes me think of the Witcher 3 OST. I have never really been into The Witcher. I played Witcher 2 for a while, but honestly, it kind of... I don't know if it was the controls or what. I just never really got into the way it played. But the music in it is something I have experienced and am a fan of. And I think a lot of other people are too. It's just very, very good kind of adventure music with a lot of variety, from like somber to sweet and even some spicy in there, if you know what I'm saying. It's sex. The secret spice is sex. You're welcome. So I didn't see anywhere I could go from that side, so we are going to head back. Oh, hello, sir. So we can farm some more. Rag pelts, how many are we at now? 19. We need just a couple more for our collection of skin. That's right, we are flaying the living and then decorating a effigy with their skin. Yeah. Eat your heart out, straw scarecrows. We make our scarecrows out of crows. Because if that don't put the fear of God into them, I don't know what will. It's like the old Dracula tactic of putting 20,000 people on spikes outside of your house so you don't get any door-to-door salesmen anymore. And, you know, some people may see it as extreme, but I see it as something that got results. What are your views on anti door-to-door salesman tactics, Snares? If you don't mind my asking, of course. Don't mind me asking. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. To Isengard. To Isengard. Oh, our little buddy who was sitting here earlier has disappeared. Okay. We are at 20. People don't really do that anymore. Yeah, that's true for the most part. You still get, like, occasionally... I don't know, is Jehovah's Witness, like, big in Canada? Or is that more of, like, an American thing? They're around. Yeah, they're always around. Gotta spray for them. They're like pests. Pest control. Not actually. Don't go spraying Jehovah's Witness with bug spray. That is technically assault and illegal. But only technically. So if you can do it without getting caught. Yeah, I don't know why these white people sprayed bug spray on themselves and went knocking on people's doors. That sounds like not my business, officer. Know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's crazy. It's got nothing to do with me. And if you can't prove it in court, then you might as well just leave me alone. There's a lot of things that statement applies to, and I'm going to do you the favor of not saying which ones and letting people guess how much they can get away with by saying, do you have evidence? You got a warrant? You got a warrant, you goddamn pigs? The goal of door-to-door evangelism isn't to recruit, it's to reinforce control over their members. Ouch, that's kind of sad. That really does seem more cult-like. Like, see? No one else is willing to hear out your religion. We're the only ones. Huh. Huh. Guys, I think religion might be a little bit fucked up. I think religions are institutions possibly made to exploit people through their belief in something greater than themselves. I think maybe we shouldn't have humans in charge of what is supposed to be divine. I think maybe listening to random white guys talk about religion could be hurting their, like, image. That's just me, guys. Don't take this as like a hot take or whatever. This is just, you know, psychotic ramblings of a heretic. I mean, I am Jewish, so anything I say is going to be counted as heretical to the church. Yeah, especially when people close the door in their faces and yell at them, it makes the outside world seem hostile. Well, I'm not going to change my ways, because let's face it, I am hostile, especially to people who disturb me when I'm sleeping. But maybe I'll, you know, give them that little sad nod as they go, you know, pat them on the back, like, maybe next time I'll be a little bit nicer. I won't, but it's to give them courage. You know, a little rehabilitation for them. I'm doing my part! The white man's burden. It's just like a part of psychology. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's also just taking advantage of, like, convenience, because people typically don't have time to deal with people knocking on their doors and trying to distract them with things. So yeah, makes me feel a little guilty, but not guilty enough to actually change anything. Because ultimately, I don't know these people, and their lives have no direct impact on mine for their foreseeable future. Which is, you know, the common go-to reason most people don't do anything. I'm not going to say I'm better than others for knowing what I'm about. Yeah. I guess I just don't feel guilty over not being a saint who's perfect at everything. And I can sleep at night knowing that. Hey, welcome back, traveler! How'd you get along with collecting the rag pelt from those mangy crawbugs? They're squawking and crowing up there. It's starting to wear mightily on my patrons. Give rag pelt? Yes, sir. Here's the rag pelt, sir. I hope the amount is sufficient for your work. It should be enough. Hey, once I find the quiet moment, I'll get straight to building that mighty scarecrow. With a little luck, my roof should be clear of those pests when the next time you drop by. Thank you kindly, traveler. No problem. So that is side quest number 2 completed. As payment goes, I got something you make good use of, a spare crafting kit. Been holding on to it for someone else, but they've been long gone enough now, I think they won't be returning. Hey, got new, upgrade. Thank you. Thank you, sir. This is a worthy trade for my work. My tool shall attain an even sharper edge. I don't think that's how it realistically works. Bada bing, bada boom! Hey, Scopari da Fica! Pochino, Sega! Cintari! Oh, Miss Big Lips is not here. Detailing the scents and tastes. Intriguing. And quite disturbing. Let's real quick see if the roof has a scarecrow on it. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. That's an old song for you. Let's say old, but I think it was like 2000s. It's very 2000s. Did I show you this last time, Eris? If I play a little tune, Bappa will sing with us. Isn't that beautiful? Like, honestly, that makes me so happy. Where to next? Do we want to collect silver bells, or do we want to go in the woods. A week in the woods. Like Hatchet, or whatever those other young adult books about being in the forest and trying not to die are about. Surprisingly large genre, now that I think about it. Young adult, bush survival, woods. Alright, we can go check out the Shellwood. To Shell and back. He's such a good boy. Let's see, is it this way? I don't know. This way's locked, I'm David Bowie. I'm not the only one who heard that skittering, right? I don't know, maybe I'm insane. So we need to find... Let's look at the details of this. You've been meaning to watch Yellow Jackets? That sounds familiar. What is it about? I'm thinking Marble Hornets, but that's definitely not the same thing. Search for trace of the courier tip and track the location. Last seen in Lower Shellwood. So we are going to do ourselves a favor and just drop till I drop. It's just a machine gun. I can't believe it. It's Plants vs. Zombies, the Gatling P. Ow. That's life. That's what all the people say. Flying high in April, shot down in May. High school girl. Oh, fuck! I do know that movie. Oh, God, yeah. Ooh. It's a good one. I'll give that, it's a good one. Hope you're not squeamish. Did I say movie show? I might just be thinking of, like... Because that actually happened. I might just be thinking of, like, a documentary or something on it.
Ada!
But I definitely know that story, and it, not for the faint-hearted. It's not some, oh, I had my hatchet and I figured out if I hit the flint, it will ignite, it'll make sparks, and I made fire, and then everything was cool. It's like a, my friend is dead and we skinned her to survive kind of vibe that, some people are just better at handling than others. Worth it. So I got to Baby Flea. I forgot what I was actually supposed to be doing there, but I did the most important part, and that's enough to make me proud of myself. Sorry, I just got a text message from my dad that just said, do yard work. And I'm kind of looking at it like, okay, what specific yard work would you like done? The grass has been mowed. Lawn chairs can be power washed, I guess. But if we're going to do that, We have to actually rent a power washer. At 7 at night, yeah. No, he just does this sometimes. He's a little interesting. He's just a little guy. Except maybe not little. He's littler than me. Bro does not lift. Ow. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Do you lift? Yes, I do. Not extremely often. I think I told you I've got, like, blood circulation issues, so a lot of, like, exercise and stuff is very difficult for me. That being said, weightlifting is so much more fun and easier for me than cardio or anything like that. Is this a trap? Oh no, it's the tracking thing. Right, this is how you track. Can he fly? Is that his, like, backpack, or is he just fat-assed? Place your bet. Are we chasing a fat-ass bug, or a fat backpack bug? You're getting fnooed. So he went up there, didn't find what he was looking for, and decided to go over here. Okay, so that's nice. They give us a little bench here, which has me kind of worried for my safety. Makes me think there might be a boss fight through this door. But, you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing sustained. No fat drip acquired. We gonna find any more bells and stuff? There we go. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. Is that the Bloodhound gang? I think that's the Bloodhound gang. Motherfucker! Yeah, we're just gonna have to drop back down to a bell station and go from there. I do kind of wish there was a, like, homeward bone kind of item where I could return to the last bench I rested at without killing myself. But, you know, Team Cherry is pro-suicide, so I don't think I can... For legal reasons, I cannot make that statement without saying it is a joke and entirely told by me. It is not endorsed by Team Cherry. Suicide is not funny, but making fun of suicide is, or making fun of suicidal instincts or feelings is good, because it lets you have control over something that feels like you can't control it. That being said, don't kill yourselves. That's bad for your health. Alright, thanks. Motherfucker, how did he hit that?
Ren.
Yeah, don't kill yourself. It's bad for the environment. It just kind of leaves a mess. And if you're not going to clean up after yourself, then honestly, just kind of keep your microplastics to yourself. Yeah, you tell them. So it was on the left side, so we know we are going this way, vaguely. So we are going to the worm ways. Worm ways! Yeah, did you see these? These are such worms. Don't pay attention to the spiked exoskeletons that make them look more like parasites. The ones that burrow under your skin, and when you try and pull them out, their spikes extend and make it so you can't without, like, tearing out a chunk of flesh. Don't pay attention to that. Because that might make them seem less friendly than they are. And let me tell you, they are real friendly. They love to get to know you and get... I don't want to sound, crass, but they would love to get in your guts. Like a cat peevis, yes. Like most things in life, a cat peevis. The fuck? So we're just not gonna address that, I guess. Are they just gonna hunt me down for the rest of my life now? Well, I got one. I got two. I'm not seeing any bell parts down here. And I don't know if that means I missed something. Or if maybe I am going the right way. Shadow. Right, I already been through here. That's why I have the map. I am curious as to, like, what's the lore explanation as to why these rocks just literally, like, reverse time and fly back to their starting point. But I don't know if it's actually going to be explained. Does that concern make sense? You. Alright, well at least we can catch the scent that we lost. Where are you, Peevis, my boy? And he goes this way, and then he goes... Down here. Okay, so he just didn't show up, I guess, but he's here now. Pip! Oh, those horrible beastie beasts are gone! Much and many thanks for you, mighty warrior.
Kadastana.
It was a simple thing, Smallbug. I assume you're a tip for cure you. Fry, the bell hatch riders seem concerned for your safety, and for the cargo you carry. She sent you? Bah! She needs to learn a little patience. I'm as barely been away, but still, is lucky for me you came. Wish granted. Well, I must be off now. That old grubbly grub is the bell will come after me herself if she does not get her goods. Mahoo! Mahoo! I bring a certain Mahoo energy to this ice cream social that the jocks don't appreciate. Anything new on the board? I don't see no sparkle. Oh, traveler, won't you stop and make trade with an old pilgrim? Surely something here will aid you in your great journey. Time check. How long we've been going? 87 minutes. Time flies when you're doing side content. Since we're down by the marrow, should we check out the Skull Tyrant? I think that sounds possibly fun. Maybe. Bunger. Yeah. You know exactly what to say to make me happy, Eris. Bunger. Hey, there we go. With our upgraded thing, when we build up our focus, it only takes 4 hits to kill those things instead of 6. You got. Yeah. Yeah, you do. We don't need the water, let the bunger. It sounded like you just said this guy. Just like the Collector from hit game Hollow Knight, which you may not be familiar with, especially if you've played Hollow Knight, because a lot of people just didn't really make it that far for several reasons. One being the creepy noises he makes, and living in the Tower of Love. Everybody remembers the Collector. He happens to be my favorite, one of my favorite bosses. Probably not the favorite, because Soul Master is there. But the Collector, definitely up there. He's a good one. But we are currently looking for the Skull Tyrant. Zero Sugar Limmy Pipsi. When I learn French, I will get back to you on what that could possibly mean. But until that day, it's just gibberish, Eris, I'm afraid. Injected directly into your veins. Haha, joke's on you, it's ketamine. Lamau, get ketamine, idiot. Hello? I feel like I was supposed to do this much earlier. I did not mean to do that. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I had never found that before, so we are going to do that real quick. It seems much lower level than what I am prepared for at this point in the game. But at the same time, I can't think of how you would get up there. Oh yes, the classic, it's so easy, dies. Yeah. I am a genius! Oh no! Come here, little buddy. Yeah, but these are all like basic pilgrims that we've fought before, so I'm a little confused how I was supposed to get up here without the claws, right? Because we had to go do like a whole bunch of stuff and get to Bellheart in order to get the claws. But these guys are like little baby, and I killed them, you monster. No, I put them down. There is a difference, and the difference is that the voices told me to. They said it's okay. So don't you bring that on me, heretic. To question the voices is to question the will of God. In other words, you stupid. Okay, so I've been to that area before. No skull tyrant that way. Any skull tyrants in here? Hello? Hello? That looks like a skull tyrant of some sort. Or maybe not. Like, this very clearly looks massive and scary. But if that's not the skull tyrant, I hesitate to think what is. It's gonna be like some tiny little baby bug. It's gonna be nothing, watch this. Boink, boink. Oh, hello. You thought you had me there, didn't you? Too bad. So sad. Yeah, it is interesting to me. That feels like the room was maybe forgot about or something. I don't know, it just feels odd. It did have one new enemy that we hadn't fought before. Oh. But that's not really saying much when, for instance, we still have that crawl room which had like 3 new enemies for the area. So really, we're working with like a odd... We're working with some funky math, is what I'm trying to say. Pasta, pasta, pasta. Hello? Y'all seen a skull tyrant around here? Heard you're having issues with a skull tyrant? Mr. Skull Tyrant? Y'all heard anybody go by that name? Is he maybe down there? All the yellow and the possible fire? I take that as a no. That wasn't a Skull Tyrant. Ooh, that was close. I don't know why I'm doing this, like, Hank Hill country accent. King of the Hill. Propane and propane accessories. Yeah, this is unfortunately a problem this game faces, is that nobody knows where you're supposed to go. I swear if the Skull Tyrant is down that way. Actually, is that a new way? That's fun. What is this? Craft metal. Okay. So we can take that to the Forge Sister for stuff. Or we can forget it entirely. Because it doesn't actually upgrade our nail. Or our needle. Someone pointed out that, what was it? Hornet doesn't say Shaw in this game. And they theorize it's because she is now older and more mature, and Shaw is obviously a slur, and she has moved past that stage in her life, where slurs are okay to say. Now, obviously I can't tell the director's intent for the game, made by 3 people, but we can certainly make some assumptions, and one of my assumptions is that she was absolutely calling the knight a slur in Hollow Knight. Because that's just sibling behavior, really. Frankly, I'd be worried if she wasn't. I don't know any siblings that don't call each other slurs, so... I'd be like, I don't know, maybe they aren't related if there were no slurs to reinforce the family lineage, so to speak. I assume you wouldn't know though, Eris, since you are a Snowly Sniled. Do my siblings call me slurs? Why not? What is this a symbol for? Why am I getting Grim Troop vibes? Hello? Haha. Oh my god. It's a ladybug. Hola, hola! Welcome, my lady. So glad you found us here. I can see you're blessed with strong limbs and keen sight. Fond of frolics, are you? Keen to test your aim? We'd be right honored to play a little game with you. A little test of skill we've set up.
Da, Finestra.
Thank you, Lottie. I've no need to test my skill, sir, nor do I have time for frivolities.
Haha, Rancamentis Faradalia.
Oh my god, I love his... I love... There's a man that Faradalia. It doesn't sound Italian, kind of. Oh, but we'd make it worth your while. A prize awaits you if you can meet the challenge. If you offer a prize, that changes matters. You can meet any challenge if the reward is sufficient. What are the rules here, gang?
Promat to Tanchak.
Exceedingly simple, my lady. I provide the pins for throwing, and my associates will provide the target. Hit the target 15 times, and you'll earn yourself a reward. Start challenge. Okay, am I using...
In the two Yazabu.
In the two as a boo. Hola, hola, time to play. Take these strike pins and strike the target when you see it. If you can strike it 15 times, the prize is yours.
Bavuma. Ah, Bilan. Oh. Oh. Lera, Primpalo
Stop you there. That's 3 times you've missed your mark. I'm afraid that make... Hola, hola. You have to stop there. That's 3 times you've missed your mark. I'm afraid that makes you the loser of our little game, with all due respect. Fraternato, for we never die our plans. Step over here and we can start another game. Right, well, I am going to see what else is here. Now that I am no longer bound by gravity, at least when walls are involved. Make a special meal to make my mama so proud. I like their tent and their lights. That's really fun. It's me, Chef Gazpacho. Together we make a buster to make your mama so proud. Well, that was not what I intended. Let's try again. Ren. Right, back you go, you beast. Nem 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 nem. Alright, this is an area we haven't checked yet because we have not been able to climb that. Oh look, a shortcut! Maybe. Oh, it was alive. Great. Why are siblings so brutal? It's an excellent question. It really does come from a place of love. I think it's kind of the same reason, like, in the wild, dogs and, like, big cats and stuff will wrestle and things in the wild. I think it is kind of a weird, tough love situation. Ah, that was dumb of me. I don't know why I did that. Especially since I just remembered I can just throw knives at them. Oh. So that's how they want to play, huh? Every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. I need you by my side. Oh. Oh. Oh no. There we go. I was like, is this the end? It well could have been. I think you'd start crying if suddenly I had a sibling that was calling me slurs. If you suddenly did, maybe. You have to understand, this is like backed up by years of both of us actually just like physically assaulting each other with our fists. And I say slurs, but it's more just general terms of like being rude to each other. Now, there's always the exceptions of, like, sometimes sisters and stuff get along. Sometimes there are brothers who will, like, do anything for each other. And, no, that's phrased wrong, because I still would do anything for my siblings, but there are some that are like, oh my god, I could never say that about my sibling, and to that I say, you're not trying hard enough, or they're not being annoying enough. In which case, it's a failing of the other half. But I can understand why, as an only child who was coddled and had all the love in the world growing up and didn't have to share it among 3 other people, I can see why you would be like, oh my god, I could never. But yeah, in my family, this looks like a skull tyrant. What do you think? Does this look like her mark? So, Eris, if you had to be called a slur, what would be... No, I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. Oh, he jumps. Oh. Okay, so he does a couple things there. The first of which was beat my ass, and then the second was emote on the corpse. He proceeded to do bunny hops on my dead body, like he was kicking a dead horse, and frankly, that's the most disrespectful thing I've faced in this game so far. What time are we at now? We are at 7:30. It's actually a little bit past when I wanted to stop. So that's unfortunate. We just found a cool new boss to fight, and I immediately have to go. But, alas, time exists. So, thank you for dropping by, Captain. I appreciate your commentary. I promise I will not call you a slur, because you are my buddy. That being said, my brother's a bitch. All of them, though. Don't tell him I said that. Otherwise, he's going to call me a bitch, because that's how love works. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, if you did. Special shout out to family in whatever shape they come in. And I hope all of you have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Yeah, that's how I'm ending it. Just a really weird, casual goodbye. Because I'm going to drag this moment out. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No. Stop it. No, stop watching the stream. Why are you still here? What are you doing? Go. Silly little guy. There's nothing else. It's over. It's time to go. Bye. So long. Peace out. Sayonara. Okay, but seriously, you need to get the fuck out of my house. Please. I was going to do a bit where I was going to say get the fuck out, but I was going to end the stream right on the fuck. But I just feel like that's not